What the hell kind of shady shit was the CIA doing back in the 1980s, and what's the story behind this pit? First, let's set the scene. The Cold War is in full swing, and the Soviets are bankrolling communist insurgents all over Central America. One of these groups, the Sandinistas in Nicaragua, had just pulled off the first communist takeover in Central America. But these guys didn't factor in one thing. The year is 1981, and there is a new sheriff in town. The great communicator, Ronald Reagan. There was one thing Ronald Reagan hated, it was communists. He made it his mission to personally push out those Sandinistas from Nicaragua. And he wanted Nicaraguan freedom fighters called the Contras to do the dirty work. There was just one tiny problem with this plan. Congress smelled the makings of another Vietnam, and they slammed the door shut on funding Reagan's war. But the politicians weren't going to tell the Gipper what to do, so he found a loophole. Reagan turned to the CIA. The CIA set up a hush-hush off-the-books operation to fund the Contras. They started flying weapons down to Central America using really well-trained pilots, most notably Barry Seal and his crew. Seal and his crew were running the operation out of a CIA-connected remote airstrip in Mina, Arkansas. And this is where the story goes from top-secret operation to shit hitting the fan. Let's just say a bunch of American white guys flying plane loads of guns through Central America didn't go unnoticed. A few months into their operation, a Colombian businessman by the name of Pablo Escobar gets in touch with Barry Seal. Escobar tells him the cartel has worked out a special deal with the Contras, and the route would be changing. Now, instead of flying straight from Mina, Arkansas to Nicaragua, Barry would make a stop in Medellin, Colombia first. He would drop off the guns to the cartel and trade them for a massive haul of pure cocaine. Then he would fly that cocaine down to the Contras in Nicaragua. The Contras would then move it north, smuggling the cocaine on fishing boats straight to Miami. From there, right into the hands of American drug suppliers, fueling the rise of crack cocaine and kingpins like Freeway Rick Ross. The CIA found out what was happening and basically looked the other way. As long as the funding kept flowing, the operation continued. What are your thoughts on this whole situation?